Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Gasoline by Key. This is Key's latest comeback and I am excited for two reasons. One, it's Key. Listen, all I need to know is that it's Key. I don't need to know what it's going to sound like, the concept. I don't know anything other than like this crazy opening image. I don't even know how to describe it, but it looks epic. And other than that, I know nothing about this, but it's Key, so I'm excited because he's always going to put out good quality music. Second, this comeback is for his second full-length album. And for me, his first full-length album really was kind of like the turning point for me to really start falling in love with just SM artists and SM music. And I love Key's first full-length album. I regard it as one of my personal favorite best albums of all time, and I'm so excited to check out the new one. So I'm very excited. Now, before we actually get into it, as I mentioned, I will be doing a listening party for Key's most recent album. Unfortunately, my reaction to Key's first listening party is lost to time. It was truly epic, but it's been so long, like it doesn't exist anymore. So we will still be doing a listening party for this most recent album. So if you want to check it out, come join our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You can simply hit the like button down below or just subscribe down below over here. Most of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. So please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. All right, let's get into the video. This is Gasoline by Key, and this is your form of therapy. God, already look at this opening shot. It just looks epic. Let's go. Whoa. Turn this up. Woo! Wait, this isn't what I was expecting. Oh, wow. Well, okay, so this is easily Key's biggest music video yet. Ooh. Why does the sound not high enough? Ooh. Whoa. Wow. There's nothing crazy unique about this music video on a technical basis, but on a creative basis, wow. Ooh. Whoa, what the Key? Wait. Huh? Wait, what? Oh my God. Wow. That was crazy. I think the best way I can describe this is I think Key straight up broke the rules with this one. This is a very, 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 very unexpected music video and song and performance and everything. Especially with the track record Key has sort of been on with his music, this is just not what I was expecting. It's so epic, it's powerful, but also, I mean, I saw like the thumbnail. I thought, okay, and it's called Gasoline. I mean, I thought maybe it would go more the pop route or like a synth pop route or something more intense, like kind of something similar to his last comeback. But this is nothing like his last comeback. It's even bigger and grander, and it's like he did a full boy group song, but just himself. It's like if you take like any like not just any boy group though, like a hard-hitting, aggressive, sort of violent boy group, the type of people whose music kind of attacks your ears, like Monsta X, 80s, a lot of hard-hitting drums, brassy sounds. Those horns in this song are beautiful. It really feeds into that crazy epic nature, but I gotta say, I am not wigging out. Is it just me, or is the audio on the Key Gasoline music video low? I right now have this audio maxed out on the YouTube video, and on my mixer, I basically have the music blasting. It's at 90%. By the end of the video, I was playing at 90%. I usually play my music and my reactions at 50% volume. So that's also something I noticed too. I felt like the mixing was weird. Like the song is cool and like the instrumental is cool, and we'll talk more about that in the second watch through. But something I noticed, and it could just be the video, or hopefully it doesn't bleed into the album. But I thought, is it just me, or is the mixing really weird on this video? It sounds like the audio could sound better. I don't know if it's like a codec issue or what happened, but I feel like his voice doesn't sound loud enough. I mean, I think the overall song is not mixed. It's not the best mix. And so, there have been some couple instances of that before. I remember Red Velvet Psycho was a very huge deal. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know, if you guys are aware. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have heard the song on streaming by now. Let me know. Does it sound better on streaming? I mean, I'll find out for sure when I do my listening party later this month. But let's go ahead and do a second watch through of this. All right. So one thing I want to say that I really love about this music video that Key just really did so well is the creativity in this music video. It's so cool. It's so visually interesting. And the ideas he has and the costumes that he has really, really, really make this video pop and make this video epic. I do have a couple critiques. They're very minor critiques, but we'll get to that. So cool. I love the choreo too, man. Oh my god. Woo! I gotta say, something I really, really like that they did. So, SM, I mentioned this in the Taeyeon video and the Kai video. SM is going back to their SM box stereotype joke, but then they're like, hey, we have money now. But also it's the like filmmaking techniques they introduce. This, I don't know if they shot this actually outdoors, but regardless, that's a CG placed background. And what I really like is the SM box always looks like the SM box because it looks super flat. But them having like this smoke, having the fog machine kind of like douse them with smoke really adds a lot of depth to this video. And it really makes it pop. Oh my God. Oh, that's fascinating. So my first watch through, I thought these were arrows, and then I just realized, again, we're seeing the smoke. I realized, wait, where is the smoke coming from? And then it's motivated by these sticks. They're all incense sticks. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're all incense sticks. I thought they were arrows, and I wonder right now, based on like this mask that I don't, there's clearly a story here. He really put a lot of work into that. So I have to acknowledge that there is some kind of story here. But yeah. Based on like this, I wonder if there's like, you know, if we're getting into like supernatural fantasy type of stuff, and if he is a villain of some kind, an evildoer, and hold on, let's go back to, and or some kind of god, like a deity or like an evil god. And I wonder if like the incense sticks, if this is like some kind of worship hall. I don't know, but that's really cool. Because yeah, this set right here is in front of that throne. Ooh. 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 I also really love just the visual of edits here. Like, you're literally getting the exact, almost opposite effects of these two shots, but he's the same person, but that polar opposite, and the match cut right there is such good filmmaking. But it's the duality of this that really makes this shine. I have a lot of programs. Right here, if you look at this shot compared to this shot, it's basically the inverted version of that. Here, like, the bright light source is honestly in the background, and then Key himself is more of a silhouette. But in the previous shot, Key is the only one that's brightly lit, and then the rest of him is surrounded by a shadow. I feel like based on Key's outfit here, like this version of Key is like supposed to be the hero or the good guy in some way. I don't know. Like, it looks like fashionable knight's armor. Ooh. Okay, so I have minor critique. This is okay, and the reason why it's minor is I can tell this was not bad filmmaking. I can tell it was clearly a budgeting thing. Everything about this music video is perfect, but I do not think, like, I think he deserved more of a budget. He needed more of a budget. And so, because I think his idea here was so big and so epic, and I appreciate that they at least went practical with like his sets, like those throne room type sets and stuff. It really makes the music video shine on a whole different level. And also the outfits too. And then when they do have CG, it's really, really epic and nice, right? But because of that, there are some sacrifices to be made. They do a relatively good job, but there's just too much literal empty space. And like right here, the frame of this shot, him standing up right here. This part right here, the lighting right here, they add smoke into the set. So if you see like right here, you're going to see elements over here, elements over here, elements over here. That was actually really, really smart, because by introducing smoke into the set, the light refracts and then it kind of spreads it out. So then it's not like blank and empty and it just looks empty. Then you have this shot and then everything just looks empty. It's cool for like a shot here and there, but it is a consistent thing throughout the video. And so there are just certain shots where it just feels like, ooh, if they had a bit more of a budget, I bet they would have done like a completely different background of some kind, or completely replaced it of some kind. But then see, like here, this shot, then all of a sudden, like being able to see the top of the set right here in the way background, kind of suddenly you realize how small the set actually is, rather than shrouding it and making it seem like bigger. And so, I mean, the only way you can fix that is like literally they needed to do sky replacement with CG. Money. And so really it's just a money thing. And so, and mind you, this is a really good budget video as it is. I just think he needed way more money because his idea was just that epic. But I think based on what they had, I think the team did an amazing job. So like I said, minor critique. You know, watching the music video, you saw the effect right there of the dancers appearing, which was really cool. I missed it. Hold on. Right here. Like his summoning them right here. Ooh. God, that's so sick. But I feel like what Key is also doing is like, this is a sound that I feel like, you know, that this big brassy powerful sound, we've seen a lot of boy groups do it, we've seen a lot of girl groups do it, but I don't think we've ever seen any soloists do something like this. And so that's what's really cool. But also he gives it like a crazy, very genderless blend to it. It has to do with both his voice, but also the fashion and the visual aesthetics of the video. It's just like beautiful. That's it. And oh my God, it's like watching a music video that has, I can tell he was like inspired by like the Gen 4 idols. And he probably told like the production team, hey, like, you know, I want like this kind of gear. I want this kind of equipment. I want these kind of shots. Like, and so like, I can see little inspirations of like a lot of different Gen 4 groups, but then him kind of like utilizing little bits and pieces here and then making it his own and then making his own version of that. And that's so cool. This is such a K-pop idol group song, and for soloists to do it is just so respect. And also it executed this well. Respect. God, that set, the overhead circular shot, so beautiful. Yeah, and you know, it's pretty common. Most people know, but I love like during like this really intense sped up part, almost like a rap section. It basically is like the choice of the shots of him looking down on you. You know, low to high shots like that often, you know, demonstrate power. And so during like that rap portion to suddenly switch up the shot choices like that too, really, really cool. But here's what I'm talking about. Section like this right here is just a pure blank background. I want to see something. I want to see either clouds and thunder and lightning or something, like something. I mean, SM's got them LED screens. You can just project something on there. I wonder if like the black was just like a pure intentional choice, but I can't imagine, because just from a filmmaking standpoint, it's just it goes on too long for this to be a stylistic choice. It just feels more like a situational choice. But then again, like I said, Key broke the rules by doing a full idol group performance power song by himself. So maybe he's breaking like typical music video producer rules. Oh my God, that was such a dope shot. Let's see that again. Wow, this is all one shot too. Wow. Okay, this transition makes no sense. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. That is the pre-chorus, right? Okay, that was definitely the pre-chorus. this is a I don't know if all Shiny songs are like this. I'm not like a huge Shiny fan. I really became a fan of the Shiny solo members. But from what I've heard, specifically like Good Evening, skipping the second chorus and going straight into the bridge. Very Shiny Good Evening type of move. This is so... I love this part. Honestly, this is kind of like the weird double-edged sword about Key being such an amazing singer. He's actually good at so many things. And it's not just like he's an amazing singer, and it's his voice. He has a really, really nice voice. Key doesn't talk sing enough. Obviously, like he's too talented to just leave him to be talk singing, but he's like doing the talk singing thing as well, which is like typically what you would expect from more performance-based idol groups. But he's doing it for the bridge, and it just sounds so epic. He sounds so good. He should do more talk singing. Oh, his gold outfit is so beautiful. Yeah, like again, minor critique, but this shot, what it's missing? Glitter falling down on him. Glitter, like he's covered in glitter, right? No, you need the shot of rotate the camera, have someone off screen, boom, hit him with the glitter, glitter coming in slow motion. It would look beautiful. It's that. I think the music video is missing like literally the icing on the cake. The cake is delicious, all right? I can tell that the baker spent so much time, all right, but on making this cake delicious, but it's missing the little the icing on top. The cake is still good, but the icing is what would have made it perfect. Oh, I think something, you know what? They might have shot this outdoors. This one right here. Hold on. I wonder if this was outdoors. This keeps going, but I don't know if that's because the lighting is. But something that they're doing is, I don't know if I see this often. I think they're literally using a very simple filmmaking technique, which is using a reflector or a bounce. It's usually like a 3-foot like diameter type of device, and there's like a reflective side similar to what Key is wearing, like a reflective foil. One's silver, one's gold, and then all you do is like you hit light against it. Like let's say like if the sun is coming down right here, you just angle and position it where you will then reflect the light onto the subject. And I think that there's literally someone off sides moving the reflector around. If you look at Key's performance right here, it actually really adds to the intensity of the performance. If you notice, the lighting keeps changing on him like this. And listen, that's a subtle detail, but that is what makes stuff like this look awesome. It's the dynamicism of like the lighting, like, see, like the lighting starts out bright and then it becomes darker. It's like finishing touches like that really, really make this dope, but I gotta see this again. I love that close-up shot of him crawling towards the camera. There's the sky replacement. Saved it for that big final, for the final outro. See, there you go. Oh, that outfit. Okay. I'm going to guess that it's clearly a budgetary thing. But you know what? I think what Key's team did really, really, really well, if that is the case, is they only saved the crazy CG portions for the right moments, for the impactful moments. And you know what? Even if it isn't a money issue, if this was like an intentional decision from Key to like have a mostly blackout background video, even when he did bring the sky replacement in, he brought it in at the most epic moments. The final like 20 seconds of this video truly is a masterpiece. You know, it's like his calling card. This is Key waging war on music. Like, it's just so epic. My goodness, I could not have asked for a more shocking and a more mind-bending comeback. What is it about the Shiny members that really their solo stuff is just so artistic, so conceptual, and so weird, but on like a crazy cool, entertaining level? I love it, love it, love it so much. As I said, other than the mixing thing, I love this. And so, the mixing thing is technically a slight issue. I would say, I think the song is a 10 out of 10, first of all. But if there is a mixing issue, it's more of a 9. But really, like, I think the song itself is a 10 out of 10. I think what he wrote and what he did and what he performed in this music video, it's just incredible. But I will say, like, again, like, this is just my critique. You can disagree with me if you want. I do think that, like, those blackout portions should have been filled, and then the ending portion of it should have been bigger. And so that's why I'm going to give the video a 9. I would say, like, my final score for the whole comeback is like a 9.5. It's like near perfect. And I got it. But it's also, I also have to give them a compliment, because if it was a budgetary issue, they just, again, these are like minor critiques. I think they made all the right choices. If it was a budget issue, they completely made all the right choices. But guys, thank you for tuning in and checking out Gasoline by Key. This was an epic comeback beyond my wildest imagination. I loved checking it out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it with me. If you guys would like to support the channel, well, remember, you can check out our Patreon. I'm going to be doing a listening party for Key's Gasoline, but I'm also definitely going to be checking out any live stages or performance videos for Gasoline as well. So you can stay tuned for that. This month in September, we're doing like daily drop reactions. So we're reacting to a lot of bonus performances and stuff every single day. So keep an eye out for that. Of course, you don't have to visit our Patreon, but we do have a lot of bonus reactions to K-dramas, variety shows, animes. So if you want to check any of that out, consider visiting us. But you can always just like the video down below or leave a comment, and you can subscribe over here and check out our other videos over here to support the channel for free. Thank you guys, and we will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.